Hello, callers, and welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing the latest as usual. We start with Memphis Depay as Netherlands coach Van Gaal confirms he will not take any injury risk with the Barcelona star. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Secondly, talking about Lionel Messi as Messi's entourage denies contacts with Inter Miami. We are also going to be discussing on that. Then lastly, talking about Frenkie de Jong, as it has been reported that President Laporta never considered selling the Barca midfielder in the summer, according to an advisor. So guys, before we get right into the full stories, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch right up to the very end. Barca! Barca! Memphis Depay's fitness has been a point of contention in the Barcelona camp for a few months now, with many inside the camp reportedly certain that the forward had slowed down his recovery in order to stay fit for the Netherlands in the World Cup. However, a little more than a month ago into the World Cup, it appears Depay is yet to get back to full fitness. Although the attacker didn't make his return to the pitch in the Netherlands' opening game against Senegal, he only played as a substitute. Even in the following game against Ecuador, the Barca frontman was an option from the bench, even though he was brought in at halftime. In a recent pressure, Dutch coach Louis van Gaal has confirmed he will not take any risk with Depay. As far as his fitness is concerned, the coach is aware of the player's lack of fitness and concedes that he does need to, to fully recover. He said, "We will not take any risk with Depay because we know if we want to win the World Cup, we need him," said Van Gaal, hinting that the Barca forward could feature in the latter stages of the tournament. Depay, after all, is one of the most experienced attackers in the Netherlands camp. His skill and experience at the highest level of football could go a long way in helping the Orangey restore the lost glory in the competition. The attacker's return to fitness could benefit Barcelona as well, as the Catalans are keen on offloading him in the upcoming January transfer window. With Depay's contract at Camp Nou expiring at the end of the season, the club want to reduce their wage budget by getting rid of him during mid-season. So, Memphis Depay, of course, is not still fully fit. You can hear Van Gaal confirming that. So, despite all the suspicions in the past that maybe, Memphis Depay have been intentionally slowing things down just to future for the World Cup, we can now see that he was really serious about the injury. It was not fake, as some people predicted. So, it kind of surprises me that ever since September, the first international break, Memphis Depay is still out injured. It is serious than what most people think, So Van Gaal in this press conference claiming that he does not want to risk Memphis Depay and wants to ensure that Memphis Depay will be fit for the knockout stages of the World Cup. Of course, we all know Memphis Depay is the talisman at the Netherlands national team, and they will definitely want him to be fit. Memphis Depay's future at Barcelona is also a big discussion topic ever since his contract comes to an end at the end of the season. And there have been a lot of rumors, a lot of transfer speculation saying that Barcelona want to get rid of Memphis Depay in the January transfer window. Most especially because they want to, of course, reduce the wage budget. Of course, we know how La Liga have been operating, especially Barcelona have been falling victim to the fair play rules that are very tight in La Liga. So Barcelona would definitely have no choice than to let go of some of their star players. Of course, Busquets will be leaving at the end of the season. Gerard Piqué's retirement have also helped a great deal when it comes to reducing the salary mass. But it's not enough, as Piqué's retirement does not still give that space for us to sign players in the January window. So let's see if Memphis Depay will be sold in the January window or not. Then moving on to the next story of discussion, Lionel Messi's potential move to Inter Miami in the coming season was well documented in recent weeks. However, in a recent report, the Times has confirmed that the operation might not be so simple. This is because Messi's environment has denied any contact whatsoever with Inter Miami over a potential move next summer. This comes even amidst Messi's own desire to live in the United States. The report, however, does highlight Inter Miami's ambition to lure Messi by offering him the highest salary ever offered to a Major League Soccer player. The presence of David Beckham may also play a key role in convincing Messi to move to Miami. In addition to offering him a lucrative contract, Inter Miami are looking to build a super team that may involve some of the Argentines' old teammates such as Luis Suarez. The prospect of signing Czech Fabregas has also been explored. Another potential target for Inter Miami could be Sergio Busquets, even though Xavi is determined to keep the veteran at Camp Nou beyond this season when his contract comes to an end. Barcelona, for their part, are not out of the race to sign Messi next summer. Although they are in a financial debacle, the club are confident they can significantly reduce the wage budget at the end of the season by getting rid of fringe players. Memphis Depay, for one, could leave in January, while many other players could be offloaded on permanent deals as well. This could pave the way for Barcelona to make space for Messi, who appears to have reconciled with President Laporta. However, it is too early to make any judgment on the future of the PSG superstar, who is currently hoping to lead Argentina to the first World Cup title since 1986. And on to the final story of discussion. Enrique Masip, the advisor of Barcelona president Joan Laporta, has revealed that the club supremo never really wanted to sell midfielder Frenkie de Jong, despite the persistent financial difficulties that the club was facing during the previous transfer window. The Dutch midfielder was the protagonist of constant transfer speculation during the summer transfer window. It was reported that Barcelona had struck a principal agreement with Manchester United over the sale of the midfielder. As it turns out, given Manchester United's absence in the UEFA Champions League, the player decided to stay put, and although the initial weeks of the 2022-23 season were tough, he restored his place in the team, playing full 90 minutes in each of Barca's last 5 games across all competitions. Speaking about the narrative that was spread around, Masip said that while Barcelona did listen to offers for the young, it was Laporta who stopped all the operations. He said, "The president has never wanted or considered selling Frankie de Jong. He has never considered selling him ever, not even with the delicate situation at the club." It must be noted that De Jong himself has made public statements in the past that contradict with what Masip said about Laporta. "I really wanted to show that I'm better than the others and that I deserve to be among the starting 11, said the midfielder in an interview with The Telegraph. "Because of the situation I was in, I knew that I would play a little less of the start of the season than before. I would get regular minutes, come in and play a game every once in a while." Earlier today, De Jong was asked to comment on how close he was with joining Manchester United in the summer, but the Dutchman refused to comment on the speculations. Meanwhile, Masip also accepted the fact that Barca cannot sign a player in the January transfer market without releasing someone from the current roster. Furthermore, he also mentioned that manager Xavi has the full support of the management as he has a clear philosophy. Despite the little experience he has a very clear philosophy and has shown it, he concluded. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.